Hey everyone, it's Bowen, and today I'm going to be reacting to Sonic Unleashed Episode 1, which is my very first video on my YouTube channel. Now, looking back at this video, I kind of cringe at it because I haven't seen that video in so many years. Now, keep in mind, I was 15 years old at the time while I was still in high school. And I believe at this moment there's going to be a... Yep, there is a freeze frame here. I think it was during that time when I was getting used to pretty much editing, because I didn't know anything about quality or frame rates or exporting videos. This is all completely new territory for me. So yeah, it's kind of weird looking back. And yeah, as you can really see, that is completely different from it went from really terrible quality to using a cutscene from the Xbox 360. Yeah, it's kind of funny to think back because I love the quality the Xbox or the HD version. I didn't really know anything about the HD version, to be honest, because I bought this game back in, I think it was 2011, and I did not know that the Wii version is very different from the HD one. But looking back at it, I think both of them are pretty good equally, with both pros and cons. Yeah, I like this little moment here where Chip is afraid of something that looks like a monster.
You okay? Nothing broken?
Yeah, I will admittedly say I love the cutscenes in Sonic Unleashed, because I think it's just the humor and characters are like the best part about it. Because when it first came out, and even still many years ago, it pretty much had a mixed reception back then. Mostly because of the controversy of the IGN review saying it's a terrible game. But looking back at it nearly about 18 years later, I think it's still an underrated masterpiece, even though it has flaws. I don't think it's really too bad, though. Yeah, the thing I didn't really mention about the game is the music. I love the music in these cutscenes, especially the emotional parts in it with that scene. Yeah, I kind of like the slow, quiet music, the tension that Chip has lost his memory and thought there is no hope. Because remember, Sonic lost all the power from the Chaos Emeralds, and he was infused with Dark Guy's power, so now he became a werehog, which I actually love the design of the werehog details, from the cleats, the claws, to the teeth and the pointy ears. There's little details about it which makes the character very unique, despite them being a bit, polar opposite. And here the sun rises up and Sonic returns back to normal. And I think this will be the first instance where you get to see how really terrible the quality is. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually filming with, I'm gonna guess, an iPhone 5, which was the latest phone I had back in 2016. Yeah, because we didn't have a lot of money back then, and I didn't even have a tripod. As you can see in the TV reflection, I had two chairs from the dining room that I put back to back, and I put Lego pieces as a stand. So you could say that is a basic attempt on trying to use a tripod. However, leading that would cause a bit of a cover, as you can see on the bottom left corner. Yeah, I didn't even know why I put text there. Maybe it's because I'm new to filmmaking. Just looking back at it, I had no idea why I put text in there, because I thought I would just gain sympathy from the audience, but I don't really think it's really necessary to add controls to it. As in text, not the actual game. Yeah, I honestly I cringed looking at the bizarre editing. And yeah, I'm actually removing the loading screens, as you can kind of tell. I had two reasons for that. One, it's because I don't really think the audience would really like watching load screens. I like the HD one, especially the transformation scene, which I will say it's worth watching the loading screens in the HD version. However, I think the other reason is because when I first started, I had a very big limitation with the YouTube platform itself, where I only get about 15 minutes as a time limit, and I didn't have thumbnails back then. Yeah, because I didn't really have Photoshop or Premiere Pro back then, so I just used a very cheap program. I think it's called Video Pad Editor, which I think was a decent system for starters, but looking back at it, it's a very basic system because I didn't use. I think it was the basic movie editor. I didn't know how to use it. Yeah, it was a laptop from my high school that I was using, and that's how I kind of got into editing. Yeah, that's how I explained about the load screens being removed. You should have seen the load screens on the PlayStation 3. These ones take way too long. And as you can see there, I am moving side to side in the reflection. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I had a force of habit. Because I had issues, like, even still to this day, I can't even stand still because, yeah, because I still have this hyperactiveness as well as, yeah, it's the ADHD, which kind of made me unable to stand completely still. I had to like both cringe and laugh at the way I was standing because it's just very, very weird. Yeah, I actually like the daytime stages, even though it's not programmed perfectly, but I will say it was a pretty good attempt by Dims that developed the game. Ah, now this is the first act of the first day. It's kind of funny because when I first played the game back in 2011, I I was a bit head scratching because I thought the game looked completely different from what I've seen on an iPad when I first saw the game as a video clip. And this is the first instance where the editing is really bad. See, that's the artwork for that item there. Well, item, I meant. I honestly don't know why I put a screenshot like that. It's just unnecessary, and it kind of blocks the gameplay a little bit. And yeah, I really didn't like my commentary in the early videos, which is something to expect. And yeah, look at that font. That looks so bad because there is no outer layer because yeah, see that looks terrifying. Because there is no stroke on the text to separate it from the images. Yeah, see, this is how you develop throughout the whole experience. You start with really terrible quality, but then several years later, you would develop throughout that many years. Oh, oops. And yeah, as you can see, I didn't really have a capture card back then. Yeah, because it goes from bad quality to good quality. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. See, that's the Xbox version. You can see there's the orbs that is only exclusive. So, yeah, it's kind of weird just to think about all the goofs that I didn't realize. I love the music in Aptos Day stage. I didn't really mention about it in my commentary, but I love the music here. It's just very relaxing. The nighttime version of it is probably my favorite. It's mostly because the quiet drums playing well, guitar, not drums, I meant. So it kind of feels like you're relaxing on an interesting village right next to the water. I don't know, maybe it's just the theme or the atmosphere of it just makes it more enjoyable. Yeah, when I first played the game, I thought Chip was kind of annoying, but looking back at it, I kind of like Chip. He's actually way more interesting than, I guess, Shara from the Secret Rings. She's not terrible, but I feel like she could have got a bit more development on her character. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. It's kind of hard for me to watch looking back at it. And I'll see you guys next time for nothing at all. I just hope you guys have a good day.